Welcome back to Attingham Park for episode 27 in the origins of Feldcorp. Good morning everyone. It is now day 3 late autumn. We are fast approaching winter and we've still got a lot of jobs to do. As expected, we've had very poor luck with hay again this year. Our field to the right there has been cut for a couple of days now and still has not turned to hay. Same with the other field. So what we have done is invested in a grass drying hayloft barn thing. So what we are doing today, first off, is grabbing a rented loading wagon from the store. So we are going to start picking up this grass and then we're going to take it down and chuck it in this drying barn thing to get us some hay. And there's a small chance we may need to buy some wood chips as well just to get it going, like for fuel. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll figure that out as we go. Now, continuing on from last time, we had those carrot contracts that we did. We also had a sugar beet contract. Now, I figured you probably didn't want to see that one, since you just saw me doing an entire day of like carrots. So it's basically the same principle, sugar beets, and we used the same machinery, just with a different header on it. So. So we went ahead and did that one off camera early this morning. So we got that, lovely. That's just rented for the day. It's a Shootermaker Rapide 165. It's 44,000 litres of forage picking up goodness. So yes, let's get this over to our field and see about doing that. Speaking of contracts, we have that sugar beet one to cash in, and we also had some local lads doing some work for us on a couple of fertilising contracts there. So, in fact, one of them was quite the chunky one, field 16. So we are going to cash all of those out, and field 29 was the sugar beet harvest. So that's good, and we got 2 more fertilising contracts we'll set a worker off on at some point. And that's field 13, our potato harvest. Now also, we've got some potatoes that we need to harvest ourselves. So what we're going to do is get this grass picked up quick, then head over to, where is it now? Head over to our fields. Well, we're going to rent a potato picker up a machine to test it out in case we want to use it ourselves at some point. And we'll take that over to field 13 and give it, we'll do our little potato harvests first. Am I stuck on the gate? I am. That's annoying. Back it up and try again. Swing out a bit wider. There we go. So basically we're going to get our little fields harvested quick first, then head over to field 13 and possibly have a worker start going on that. We'll see how it goes, because if it's fairly quick we may do it ourselves. Obviously there'll be a bit of carting to be done for that, and we do need to process our potatoes as well once we dug them up, depending on what we get from our stuff and from that contract left over too, because we'll be able to make quite a few premium potatoes, I'm hoping, this year. And some of them we may leave as boxes, some we may just get into storage, either sell later on or figure something out with. But I'm probably pop the drone out and have a look. Yeah, not quite going to make that turn, was I? Let's just back up into that. There we go, now we're getting it. Yeah, we want to get as much of this as we can, because the more hay we get, the more, what are those things, total mixed ration we can make. And if I remember correctly, total mixed ration may be coming up fairly soon for a high price. Hopefully we can get through the trees okay. Lovely. Boy, this thing's filling up pretty quick, isn't it? Yeah, it seems we had a good crop of hay, or grass, it just did not dry. It just wasn't drying. Little bits of rain here and there, and sort of late in the year moisture and everything. So, that's unfortunate, but it happens. So, let's see. Get this last patch up there. Back out a bit. Oh yeah, we missed a little bit there. Let's see. Go this way. I don't think we'll be able to swing back around and avoid the gate. But no, not quite. Well, let's go and fix that. Just close the gate for a minute. Lovely. And off we go. Get that little spot there that we missed as well. So yeah, there's going to be a few runs back and forth to the farm with this. Most of it I think we'll get off camera because we want to concentrate on the potatoes today. That is our big goal, is potato work. But obviously I want to show you the hay drying facility thing that we purchased. It cost about 50 grand, I think it was, and it wasn't too bad. We found a nice little spot for it around the edge of field 43, where we've got that sort of yard area. We managed to pop it in there fairly well, so that's good. Okay, I'm just making a meal of these corners, aren't I? Yeah, see, there's a little bit of what hay should look like. That was from previous year, but sadly we were not able to get ours to turn. It was very annoying. Okay, we are now full, so it's back to the farm to plonk this in and show you what our lovely new hay barn thing looks like. Okay, here we are, just coming back up to the farm now. You can see on the right our field has been resown. While we were doing the sugar beet contract, we had some workers ploughing and seeding this for us with canola. And it looks like we've got some weeds there to clear already. Lovely. And this is our delightful new hayloft. Now, it's a hay dryer, grass dryer thing. So, let's see, I've got to figure out where. Okay, I think we put the grass in on this side. We may have to. Yes, there we go. That goes in there. Okay, while that's unloading, smashing, let's have a look at this. So, if I pop that up, yeah, it looks like we need to get some wood chips for fuel. So what I shall likely do is, in fact we'll do that right now, we can purchase a pallet, I believe, of wood chips. There we go, wood chips pallet. That is 42,000 litres, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? That's 4,200 litres of wood chips. So we'll get that, we'll buy one of those for now. And we left our pickup truck up at the store the other day, so we might be able to get the bods at the store just to forklift it up onto the back of our thing for us, onto the back of the pickup truck. Then we can run down and get this started. Now, I'm hoping it's going to be a straight litre for litre conversion, hay to grass, grass to hay. It should be, you would think, but you never know. So yeah, we'll huff it back up there, get some wood chips down here quick to start this thing going and collect up the rest of that grass, and we'll see you back here in a little bit, probably, once we got stuff started, got stuff going, or got all the grass picked up or something, because really the potatoes are our main aim today. Oh yeah, and you can see there we sort of squared off the field a little bit now where we put that that barn, but it fits quite nicely there, I think. And since we seem to be absolutely useless at actually making hay the proper way, I figure that's as good as it's going to get. So, at least we are making our own hay and not having to buy it in. Although we did have to pay for the barn to make the hay, but, it all comes out in the wash. A couple of loads of TMR should have it sorted, no problem. But yes, so we shall continue on with this and see you all in a bit when we are done. Right, we are finally done with that hay, or grass, picking up. The field over there is empty, and our field just over there behind the bridge is also empty. I mean, I say empty. We've picked up everything that was on the ground. And in total, we ended up with just shy of 300,000 litres of grass. That's a lot of grass. And it's all sitting in the drying barn at the moment, and it is going to be inappropriate camera moment. Yeah, it's going through the drying process now. It was actually drying out fairly quick. We won't use it probably until tomorrow, I would guess. Oops, this isn't going to fit all the way in there. Yeah, but we're going to end up with just shy of PTO, what was it? Just shy of 300,000 litres of hay, which is fantastic, and we can't get in there. In the other door, if it opens. Come on, let me in. There we go. I just want to press the button. Might as well repair that while we're here, and return the used shooter maker. That was fantastic. Close that door on the way out, and we are now up here to collect our potato equipment. We have this whacking great big doodad for... Oh, and of course it's on the other side, isn't it? Thanks for putting it that way round, guys. Well done. Really helpful. Yeah, this thing, I think, only takes like only requires 110 horsepower, I think it said. The one we rented was this multi-fruit one. Yeah, it says it only takes 110 horsepower to make it work. But this thing's pretty honking big. I mean, we're in a Land Rover here with like 200 and something odd horsepower, and it looks a bit small next to this piece of potato machinery. Yeah, we'll have to see. But either way, we got this now, so we are going to head down to our little potato fields. And yeah, I don't think we'll get this into the back field. I think we'll take this down through the farm that's here, or we can get it caught on the house. That'll work as well. Oh yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun trying to drive this back. Yeah, luckily the people that run the Malthouse farm have said we can drive through their yard when they are, you know, not busy in the middle of doing stuff. Since we were doing their carrots for them the other night, they kindly said if we've got some big equipment we can run through here quick, just to save driving over the on the main road too much if we need to. So it's perfect because we can go down here and across the little bridge. So yeah, I'll see you back down at the potato farm shortly. If I can remember how to get there. It's this way. And we've still got our canola field up there to harvest as well. That may have to wait till tomorrow. We shall see. Okay, here we are. So this ought to be interesting. We are going to start off by dropping the old topper down. And I think actually, yeah, we're going to disconnect this here and just use the topper, because that potato thing will wang out to the side. Now if that's not going to kill the potatoes, is it? If I run over them, make sure. Yeah, they are ready to harvest, and those are removed tops. Okay, so if I'm driving on this, it's not going to ruin it, is it? No, it doesn't look like it. Just make sure again, because you know my luck, I'd end up yeah, I think we are still good. Let's have a look at the map. It's kind of hard to see on these tiny fields, but I think we should be okay. A few weeds there crept in. Yeah, so what we're going to do is go ahead and top this field quick first, and then get the potato harvester going up and down here and see how it does. Oh, and it looks like our worker over doing one of the fertilising contracts has finished as well. So yeah, we'll get this get this little bit of topping done, sort them out, and come back once we are ready to properly harvest these spuds. Now, I could have sworn I got rid of all the weeds here, but apparently not. Either that or they just grew up and I didn't even realise. That would probably be my luck, wouldn't it? Okay. So yeah, we'll get this done quick, get that worker sorted, and come back when we are ready to actually harvest the blooming things. Okay, we are just hooking up to the Grimmer SE260 again. We got this field nice and topped, so we are now going to see about harvesting it. So I'm going to unfold this thing, and I have a feeling it swings out ever so slightly to the right. As it does, and we're going to drop it down and see how wide of a thing it has. Does it even have? It's not a very wide track, this. I think it's like a meter, 1.8 meters, something like that. So it is not going to be massively wide. I think I'm not quite going as wide as it can. I'm also not sure. Yeah, it might be a little bit wider than I'm giving it credit for. But I think I did actually. Is there a pipe in option on this? Oh, there's a pipe out option. That doesn't really help. Either way, it's going to get stuck on that tree. I should have gone the other way around the field, I suppose. But yeah, I think there are a few potatoes on the edge that we missed there. Yeah, there were just a few. So, let us see how this goes. Just squeeze past the tree there. Curve back in. Yeah, it is not the widest of pickups. I think it's about the same size as the... I'll have to come back around and get that edge, I think. It's about the same size as the one that we've got sitting in there, but... Oh look, another tree. There we go, that's better. So yeah, it is going to be a lengthy task. However, I think we can do it. I mean, we're not doing too bad for the yield so far, I guess. I'm trying to see on the little mini-map there, it's kind of hard to tell. So I'm not sure how well we did on it. Because it's, yeah, I think it's slightly darker than last time, so we may be getting less of a good yield than we got the last time, but yeah, I mean, we're already up to 2,000 litres, so that's not bad. I want to say we got maybe 8 to 10,000 litres off of this field last time. It's been a while though, I can't remember. I think the thing is we have to get it turned around quick and at least leave it running as fallow for next year, so we can replant potatoes if that's what we're going to do with it. Which I think we probably will. I don't know that we're going to need to do anything larger scale than this. Yeah, maybe I should leave this somewhere out of the way. Let's drop this off over here. Yeah. There we go. Lovely, leave that there. Still picking up potatoes somewhere there. Okay, spin this thing around. Yeah, this is going to be quite the interesting job getting all these potatoes out of here with this whacking great big long thing. I'm thinking it might be a better idea just to send this over to the field to get it working on that. Because this is, I mean, it's not doing badly here. It's just a little bit awkward up at the ends there. Yeah. Who knows? Maybe we'll be okay. Yeah, we just have to remember to come back up that side edge there and get what we can. And now the beauty of this thing, actually, when I think about it, is we can probably empty it straight into the hopper there to get the potatoes washed, which would be quite useful. So we may consider doing that as well. I think this has a an 8,000 litre capacity. Yeah, we'll just sneak a few off at the end there. And while we think about it, let's just go up and back over our bag lifter thing. And then head back down through here. Get this edge sorted while I remember. So yeah, it looks like this is going to take a little bit of time. So we probably won't time-lapse this too much because it is such a thin pickup. It's going to take quite a while getting up and back and down and side to side and stuff. But yeah, because what we really want to do is get onto the bag work. We'll just, while we're going up here, check the thing. That's as close zoomed in as we can get, isn't it? Oh, we seem to be harvesting it fairly well. So I mean, it's not terrible. Okay, I think we got it all now. Yeah, it's just slightly awkward that it pitches out to the side like that, and then still doesn't have a massive thing on it, pickup width, which is unfortunate, but yeah, well, we make of it what we can. So just need to get a tiny bit further over. There we go. I think that's good now. Yeah, smashing. Well, I shall crack on with this, and we'll come back once we've got some more potato action going, I think. Possibly, yeah, maybe once we've got a full load, we'll dump it out into the thing and see how we do with that. Alright, we've finally got a full grain tank, or spud tank, I guess you call it. Yeah, we've filled up. We've still got a little chunk of the field left to do. There's that sort of odd triangle just there. But yeah, it was 10,000 litres this one. For some reason I thought it was 8, but it might be because it's the slightly modified version that does carrots and things as well. So let's see if we can drop this in here. Are you going to let us overload into this thing? That would be really nice if you would. I may have to drive into the hedge a bit. No, it would help if I was actually on it, wouldn't it? On the correct tool. So there we go. That is loading into our potato washer machine. We run around here and have a look. If I can find the pop-up. There it is. Now this, I think, takes 15,000 potatoes? Yeah, it'll take 15,000, so that's good. Alright, well, let us close that back up. And, oh, that reminds me, contracts. I was going to say something about contracts. Our guy doing the fertilising ones has finished, so we are going to cash those in for another 30 grand. That's looking lovely. And so far, we actually put him off, or her, I forget. We've got them. Let's go with that. We've got them off doing the topping on field 13 now, so that's good. They've got a head start going there, so we'll carry on doing this little bit of potato field here, and then run over and start. Oh crikey, gone straight through the edge there. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get one of these for ourselves. Not for this little patch of potato work that we're doing here. It's just too much, I think, for this little small area. Good though it is, it's just a bit on the long side. I think that's the main problem. It's a bit too long, a bit too unwieldy. but hopefully it will work okay for the big field. And looking at the price on carrots, let me just pop that up quick. They are up to 272, so I'm thinking we may sell them, because we've got a trailer load of them. We've actually got 2 trailer loads. We've got 120 litres in an RYC side tipper trailer thing that we'd rented for the contract purposes. So they are still sitting in our barn at the moment. So I mean, I think tomorrow, officially, like the first day of winter, is when they sell the most, or for the most. But I'm kind of thinking we may just sell them early, so we can use it for unloading it out of the other field when we do this potato contract. Because at the moment, I think, yeah, we really are going to need to spend a lot of time doing that contract. I did briefly think about perhaps leasing one of the big, I think it's a Terados, Grimmer Terados machines, but I think probably not, because that's like 25 grand just to lease it. And for the sake of the one contract, I think we'll just struggle on with this. You know, it's a struggle, but I mean, we could always lease another one of these potentially, or have we gone all the way along? We have. Okay, and that patch there was withered, so we did not get anything from that, sadly. But yeah, we're doing okay with this. I think there are 1 or 2 small spots on the field around here that need picking up. I see some down there. So we'll run around, get these done, then whiz this over and get them started on that contract field, I think. What we'll likely do is get one of the workers going there, so we can continue with our potato harvest down on the other little field. And that one we are definitely not using this thing on, because it wouldn't even fit in the gate, I don't think. But we do still have our own, luckily, so that's good. Okay, I think that is the lot out of this field. Let me just check on the map. Yeah, I think we cleaned it out pretty good. So, let's head down here, just open that up quick. And dunk the last of these into there. If you would please unload. There we go. Lovely. Splendid. And we'll just drive up the side of this grass field, cross over the bridge, and hopefully get going on that contract. So yeah, as it turns out, tomorrow, the first day of winter, looks to be one of the best days for actually doing, or not doing, but selling a bunch of our crop. Now once we get to the bridge, oh, you can see the topping is going quite nicely around there. We shall get to the bridge here. Yeah, looks like they've gone round a couple of times already. Oh crikey, that almost went wrong. We almost ended up in a drink. That would not have been good. Okay, let's turn around here without going into the water. Park ourselves around about here. Let's have a quick look at those selling things. So yeah, carrots, I mean, they're going to get up to at least 295. I mean, we're only like just over 20 quid shy of that. So yeah, we'll think about that. Premium potatoes is definitely going to be tomorrow or the next, well basically winter. They're going to be good for selling in. Now we also have, if I go to the top here, I mean regular potatoes, yeah, but we're not going to worry about them. We still have 100,000 litres of sugar beet left over from that contract that we did. So we may consider selling those next time. What else have we got? We've got corn. Corn doesn't really come in until next year again, middle of summer, but we'll see how it goes over winter. We might sell some. Soybeans we don't have. Canola, that's the other thing. Oh, that's the sound of our tractor going by. Yeah, canola we've got a little bit of. I think if we don't have... Oh no, we've got our field, that's right. We've got a field of canola that we need to harvest. Oats we've got loads of, that comes up beginning of winter. Barley also. I don't think we have any wheat though, but either way they all come up basically the first day of winter. So let's have a quick look in here. Premium potatoes are currently 853. They can go up a little bit more, I think. Let's see over here, sugar beets. Yep, we've got 100,000 litres sitting in our storage where the potatoes are. And we've got 32,000 litres of corn. So if that gets up around the 800 mark or higher, we'll sell that. Canola we don't have any yet, but we do have the field to harvest. And oats, we've got tons of oats, loads and loads of them. And not a small chunk of barley either. So 669 and 1071. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, 1070. That's almost maximum price. And that I think is slightly above maximum price. Yeah, so we'll definitely be selling those two tomorrow, for sure. Okay, well, let's see about getting this chap started. We are going to want to generate ourselves a course with the old lovely system here. Up a little bit, and we are just going to want to keep going around and around and around. Let's see what Empty Headlands does. God lummy, that is the world's most ridiculous course. And oh no, we don't start with the up-downs, we start on the headlands, and we're going to be going clockwise. And let's make it a few more headland passes. Let's go for 30. 30 on the round. Oh, hello. Maybe. Oh, it only did 20. Did it only do 25? Yeah, it'll only let us do 25. Okay. Well, that's fine. What we shall do is set a worker off doing this for us. In that immensely ridiculous course. And we shall run back over the bridge and go get the smaller Lamborghini with the care wheels on it and head down to our little field so that we can get that sorted. Oh, not sorted. Well, yes, sorted, but you know. I'll see you down there in a minute. Okay, here we are back down at our little field here by the greenhouses, and we are going to start doing some more potato digging with our favourite little digger-upper that we had right at the very beginning. And I suspect this is going to be a lot nicer than trying to manoeuvre that great big honking thing through here. Yes, this is much more my speed, I fancy. So yeah, we just need to go back and forth through here a little bit. Try not to clout that fence too hard. Yeah, nice and easy this one. Nice and easy. Little small field, not too much trouble. Yeah. I'm not sure if that's actually harvesting those ones there or just topping it. We're not going to take the chance, because it would be just my luck that I wouldn't, that I'll not run over them, and we'll find out that they are in fact not getting harvested and it's just topping them. Watch out for that gate there. Lovely. And back down this way. good. I'm not sure if we can see anything on the map for that, because this is such a tiny field. But it's potatoes, and potatoes are not that bad. Now, as the keen-eyed amongst you may have noticed, back at the other end of the field, we did also bring down our little pickup truck with the what's it back on it, with the little dumper back on it, just so we could load straight up into it while we're here, and everything should be good. Yeah, it is all going quite nicely, and it's not going to take long to get this little field done, I don't think. Then we'll get that loaded and head back over and see what we can do about the premium potatoes, because we should be having quite a few of them coming out soon now. Now we've got well, not the premium potatoes, but the washed potatoes will be probably done by now, I would think. So that will be lovely. Yeah, excellent. It's nice to be doing some low-key potato farming again. Back to our roots, as it were. This was one of the first things we started out doing, if I remember correctly. Just a little field of potatoes to get going. And oh, looks like the Lamborghini worker is having some problems. Probably tree-shaped problems, if I remember correctly, because that field is a little bit janky because the picker is out to the side. So yeah, we shall see what's going on with them, and come back here in just a little bit. Okay, so we got them all sorted out now, and we're almost finished with these potatoes here. Shouldn't take too long now. I think just one more down and then one back, and we should be good. I think just for safety we'll make sure that this is all getting harvested, and then we'll have the task of re-prepping these fields, of course, or at least I think what we'll try and do is get them cultivated or ploughed in before winter really kicks in. Have to check the weather report actually and see what's going on with that, because if it starts getting too cold, then we won't be able to do anything in the next time, but we may have a chance to get it done tonight. Let's have a quick look. Weather. Yeah, it's going to get quite cold next day, so we are going to have to get these all sorted out probably tonight. In fact, we may have to get going on that. Okay, we can turn that off now. What are we going to do with this? We need to put this down somewhere probably, so we can pick up these potatoes without too much difficulty. Yeah, we may have to, what am I going to say, get that field harvested in the dark tonight too, before it kicks off with the winter freeze and everything. But we'll see how we go. Yeah, if there's time enough, we will. Yeah, we're not going to get too many potatoes off of this field. I wasn't expecting a great deal anyway. Yield-wise, I think we are actually at the maximum for the field, which is pretty good. But, okay, that is about as much as we can get in the bucket. So let us drop that off at the back. Hopefully that's not being a counterweight for us. No, it's not. Lovely. Okay, let's get the pickup truck around here. You know, it looks like our Lamborghini has run into a tree again. At least that's what I'm assuming has happened. Because, you know, that's usually what the workers do. But no, it is a particularly awkward field, that one. Oh, of course it's around this side. Okay. Oh yeah, perfect. There we go, tip that in. Lovely. Alrighty, well I'll just nudge that out the way. Yeah, I'll get this all sorted out and get these finish getting these picked up. If I could words properly, that would be very helpful. Okay, yeah, get these end ones out of the way as well. That way we've got a bit more room to turn. That will be handy. Yeah, lovely. Cool. Yeah, so we'll get this sorted out, get that worker straightened out once more. Probably have to unload him again soon, and we shall see where we are at. Probably come back once we get over to the washing station, I think. Okay, here we are back at our potato washing, sorting place. Now this obviously won't unload all the way in there, so what we are going to do is dump these on the side here and let our or dig them, scoop them up with the old front loader there. Oh crikey, got stuck on there. Now we did end up with a little bit more than a trailer full. I think it worked out just over 1,000 more than the trailer had. So that was, I'll just climb into the hedge there. That was, I think, 8,000 litres, that thing? Yeah, 8,000 odd litres. And we had about 1,100 left in there. So we popped that in the storage all the way down the other end of the field. Basically so we could have some what do you call it, going on. Yeah, just so we had a little bit of extra in there for now. So let's grab some of these washed potatoes and see if we can find where the trigger is for this. Now, I am hoping that, yeah, now I wonder, let me try something quick here. See if this truck is going to be useful for perhaps depositing the washed potatoes into the thing, because I seem to remember last time I had a bit of a problem and kept like dropping them off the side. So let's have a go with this, see if it'll just empty them into it better, if at all. No, not going to load anything in there. No. Let's see if it'll come over this way. What we really need is a tiny auger trailer, or something with an auger that will just dump straight in there. Yeah, that's not going to do it, is it? Yeah. I think I've got the correct. Yeah, I do have the correct thing on there. Not a problem. Alrighty. Well, now our other trailer needs to be unloaded. Oh crikey! It's all going very, very wrong. Well, we'll just dump these here for now, so I'll have to pick them back up with the bucket and shove them in. What I might do quickly is have a look in the store and see if I can find a little auger trailer or some sort of small trailer that has a pipe on it that we can maybe use to... Oh, and of course I turned it off, didn't I? Lovely. Just a little something that I can use to facilitate the moving of things from here to there. I mean, obviously we can do it with the bucket, that's not a problem. It just depends on if they're gonna, have a bit of an issue and fall off the side and stuff. Pick this up. They all came out of the bucket, they can all go back in it. Okay, I'm not going to leave that little bit there. Oh, you massive rude word. Okay, it's supposed to be somewhere around here. Action cannot be performed here. Oh no, that's gone off over the side. That was the problem. No, that's gone over there as well. Oh, what are you oh, there we go. Now we got it. So if I tip that further forwards, that should empty a bit quicker. And probably went over the side, didn't it? Oh, it's going to be a pain. Not a problem though. Like I say, I'll have a quick look in the store. There's one or two things I have a feeling may have a... oh, there's a post there. That's not going to work, is it? Yeah, there's a couple of things I have an idea that may be useful for right about now. So let's see if we can get this in there again. Oh, they went in. Okay. Well, if that's going to work, then yeah, maybe we'll be okay. But nonetheless, we need to sort that other thing out, so we'll come back in a little bit once we've got an idea of what we're going to be doing. Okay, we've got our first thing of premium potatoes out here, and the doodad is looking quite good. It's got 4,000 litres more in it. So what we're going to do for now is pop them in the back of this little pickup truck bed and store them loose in our silo up the end. Well, I say silo, it's yeah, luckily we can load it straight out of the crate there, that's good. Yeah, we're basically just going to store it in the silo or bunker cellar thing way down the end of the field there. Now let's see if it'll let us spawn another one while that's close. Will you let us? Yes, you will. There we go. Lovely. There may have been a tiny bit of lag there, I'm not sure. So we'll fill that up. And as soon as that has finished, we'll get the next one out. Now, I was thinking about getting an extra trailer to do the moving from one place to the other. But one button. There we go. But I think I may have figured it out. So let's grab some more of these. And we have left in here. Still, yeah, we've got more potatoes to put in. But that's not a problem. So yeah, I kind of figured it out, I think. If I come at it from this angle, at this height, to around about there, and tip it, it won't work. Thanks for that, game. Well done, you. If this goes on the floor, I'm going to cry. It is not going on the floor. Lovely. Okay, yep, so it's just about there to do it. And that should have happily popped it all in here. Lovely. Okay, that's much better. In fact, I think we could get another one out there, can't we? Oh, we can get another two out, in fact. Let's do that. Oh, no, we can't, because this thing's in the way. Something to do with it being a tipping thing over the thing there just means it's a bit finicky, and that's okay. That is not a problem. Oh, crikey, yeah, we are about to run out of space in there. Okay, as soon as that one's empty, we'll spawn another one. And we will have to spawn some pig food as well in a little bit, and get that out of the way as well. Okay, oops. Lovely. Get that one loaded in there, and if we check the price on the premium spuds, we've got 8.36 and rising. Now I think, oh yeah, we've got another one we can knock out there quick as well. Lovely, that one's there. Get that one popped in here quick too. And yeah, if I check the seasons menu, I think it is possibly tomorrow. yeah, tomorrow's going to be the perfect time to sell these as well. So that is good. Okay, let's turn the engine off on that. And let's start moving some of these things over into the washer. So we are going to continue on with these, with this. Get this all sorted out as best as we can. Get them here into the washer. And yeah, I probably should go around the other side, shouldn't I? Just for the sake of doing it the correct way. Oh dear, that's not gone well. That's not gone well. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that with a high bucket up in the air like that. That was a silly, silly thing to do. But there you go. Can't be performed here. Yes, you can be performed there. Thank you very much. There we go. How are you having an issue tipping them in there? I know you're not full. You are not at all full. Oh well. It's just being a tiny bit awkward, I think, probably because we're on a hill and or at a bit of an angle and all sorts. But yeah, so we shall carry on with this. We'll get all of these delicious potatoes into the washer, and then get them out of the washer and pop them into the sorter, and get ourselves some lovely premium potatoes. And once we finish that contract over on field 13 there, where our worker appears to have finished topping everything for us, we shall most likely, depending on how many potatoes we get spare from that, we may well put some of them in through this as well. Because I'm thinking we're going to get a fairly decent haul of potatoes in general. I mean, we've got... how many did we get off of this? We got like 11,000 off of this one field, and then 9. We got about 20,000 litres of spuds again. That's not terrible. I'm not gonna fuss and complain about that at all. Yeah, it can always be worse. And oh god, now all the workers are complaining, radioing in that they need stuff. So yes, so we'll continue on with this into the night and see how it all goes. And then next time I think we're going to be having a big day of selling. So yeah, if you've enjoyed whatever this was, then please hit the old like button on the video there, and hit subscribe too if you haven't already. And comments are always welcomed, and if you would like to share this video, that would be greatly appreciated. And on that epic Spudular note, I shall bid you all farewell. Cheerio, everyone.